Hello everyone, we're going to start some more seeds today, more cold crops. I only have like 5 different seeds to start. We're also going to put together my garden tower, which is really interesting. So there's like a composter in the middle where you put like your, I should say omelette, don't I? Where you put worms and you compost all your kitchen scraps, which we already do compost our kitchen scraps because we have the compost outside. And we have the rabbit upstairs. It's a lot of our scraps. But with this, I'm actually going to put it on a dolly, a furniture dolly, because I didn't buy the wheels for it. I just didn't have the money at the time. So we're gonna make it work. And then with the seeds are starting great. However, this is going way better than I thought it was going to go. And then I don't plan on putting my garden in until March. And it's pretty cold here. And sometimes it warms up by March, and the plan isn't to put them directly in the ground. I wanted to buy some compost and soil and put it all on top, and like I'm gonna lay out my cardboard boxes and whatnot, and that's how I'm going to create my garden effects. However, it's still might be pretty cold, but a lot of these I picked them because they're supposed to be frost hardy and whatnot. Even some of them are like Alaska something. Oh wait, I didn't pull that one out. I gotta pull that one out. Alaska beans supposed to be frost hardy. So I'm hoping that it won't get that cold and it won't kill my plants. I don't know. We'll see. If it works out, it works out. If it doesn't work out, it doesn't work out. And then we'll just be doing it all over again. And I do have more seeds, so we'll be fine. Okay, so let's begin. All right. So this is what we're growing today. Kale, carrots, parsnips, and Brussels sprouts. We've got 2 different kinds of carrots. These carrots actually I'm going to grow in this clear container here so we can watch them grow. They'll be small, but it'd be a good project for the kids. These are little containers we're going to grow in. I did already put holes in the bottom. That's better planning than last time. So we don't have that much to start. I mean, obviously I'm going to put more than 1 seed in each one, but this is it today. These are the ones that we planted Saturday, last week. So they're getting kind of leggy, which might be a problem, but I'm not really sure. I do have my little fan. The advice I got from the garden specialist at Menards, you put that on there and it creates a breeze and it makes your plants just a little bit stronger. So the first wind won't, I just pulled that guy out. So the first wind won't basically knock them all down. And they're all doing pretty good, except for the spinach. I think it's because the lids are on them. I got 1 sprout, but it's kind of hard to prop them open. But we'll see how they do other than that. Alright, so we're going to begin with kale. And then you're going to go into these guys here. This is for my future reference because I'll never remember what I planted there. We've got our dwarf blue curled vates. I think I grew this before and there's a bunch of spiders in it. Nothing that stopped me from eating it. We just soaked it in some vinegar and water and it was fun. Alright, now we're going to do parsnips. I'm going to do it in this container because it's deeper. I'll give a little bit more time just in case we can't get into the ground when I would like to. Not that it won't freak out if I try to move it, because some plants don't really care if you care to be moved and whatnot. Alright, next we're going to do carrots, which I just filled up this container here, which is another clean container. But it's just because it's a bigger one and a deeper one. I'm going to put my carrots in here. So like parsnips, they also have a little bit of extra time in case I don't get them into the ground when I would like to. However, we still do it with the same idea. Some plants don't like to be moved. Some plants are picky about where you put them. Get used to their things. They go into shock. Alright, so next we're going to do Brussels sprouts, which I'm going to do Brussels sprouts in 2 different areas. I'm going to do them in these 2 circle ones. And then this oblong oval one. Like I said, this is my own future reference because I will forget where I put them. Here they are. Okay, and then the last ones we're going to do on planting today are the Kaleidoscope carrot. Kaleidoscope blend, I'm sorry. Not really kaleidoscope carrot. So I got these two little guys here, which, you know, are around the same time around the other ones. And our big guy here, which might be the things that in the garden anyways. Alright. Alright, so now I'm going to begin putting together my garden tower, which ought to be a whole lot of fun. Usually I make my husband do stuff like this, but I'm really excited to do it. I've got several bags of potting soil here to fill it up as I go, and it works out. Alright, so this is our garden tower, which I haven't even taken all the box yet. So I already watched a video on how to put it together. This site, I don't know, must tell us how to do it. So it's not that high, but I don't think that it's supposed to grow in there really well. And how we're supposed to do it. So these go in like the middle parts for all the worms. This is the little drawer thing to not let the worm into the bottom part. Or the cover thing. I think it was like an actual whole drawer. Look, it looks like a big old flower. Alright, so we got the garden tower finished, all put together. I didn't video the whole thing, I kind of messed it up, but that's okay. You guys don't want to see that anyways. Okay, so it's pretty high, but it's also on this thing here, which actually allows for movement. I was kind of afraid it would be like too heavy or something, or be weird, and it's not. I was kind of surprised. Alright, so besides my house smelling like dirt, having dirt all over the floor, which I'm not really averse against. I actually don't mind that smell or whatever, but it gets tiring sweeping all the time. However, we're going to move this guy. Turning him is not going to be that easy. Here, give me a minute. Alright, so this is where I got the garden tower at. It is in our living room right now. We do only have one curtain open, so it's kind of dark in here. We don't get a lot of natural light in our house because it's old and has small windows. And this looks uneven, doesn't it? I don't know, like something messed up in there. Great. I guess we'll find out later on. But this is still like our little growing area. However, these are house plants that aren't always doing so well. But we are thinking about getting our television. So if we get a TV again, it's gonna go over here, and these guys are all gonna go back in the dining room. So we'll probably rotate out my daughter's little desk area, and we'll put another table over there, and then put these guys over there. That way, I don't know, I just have all my plants in one spot. I mean, it's not like it's bright or anything like that, but they do tend to like that window. However, it's only one little tiny window, so it's not like they get a whole lot. Our kitchen window they tend to like too, but only in the summertime because it's pretty drafty in the winter time. There's not a whole lot of light over there, plus there's not a whole lot of room over there. And I don't really have a lot of counter space, so I'm not going to be able to put anything on my counters. I do have a lot of stuff starting on my my windowsill, so that's fine. But so it's gonna stay here for now until we get him planted, and then we'll probably shift some grow lights onto him. Probably get some more, shift them onto here, and then he'll be able to go out into the porch. That's why we put him on this dolly, so I can move him onto the porch. Hopefully it'll be a little bit more stable. Actually, I'm gonna make my husband do that. I'm not gonna lie. I'll make him move this out into the porch. That way, you know, if something goes wrong, he can catch it, because it's going supposed to be pretty heavy with all this dirt and water. This is my baby.
My baby.
Say hi.
No.
Apparently he's camera shy today. He's not usually camera shy, but he usually helps me a lot with my growing stuff, but I've been distracting him with technology today so I could get this done. You gonna show him your garden tower?
Yeah.
well, that is it for today. We got some more seeds planted. We got the garden tower together. Thank you guys for hanging out with me.